What if the real reason you forget everything you read isn't because you're bad at studying, but because no one ever taught you how memory actually works? You read a chapter, close the book, and minutes later it feels like your mind wiped itself clean. It's frustrating, sometimes even frightening, especially in school, college, or demanding careers where forgetting feels like falling behind in life. But here's the truth. Your brain is not broken. It's just overloaded and misunderstood. You're listening to Mindeticpsy, where we train the mind, not just fill it. First powerful tip: stop rereading. Start remembering. Most people study by reading the same material again and again. It feels productive. You see the words? You recognize them. You highlight them. But recognition is not memory. Your brain is tricking you when something looks familiar. Your mind says, I know this, even if you couldn't explain it without looking. That's why everything falls apart during tests, interviews, or real-world situations. Real memory forms when you struggle to pull information out, not when you push more in. After you read something, close the book, look away from the screen, then try to explain what you just learned out loud in your own words, as if teaching someone else. At first, your mind will go blank. That uncomfortable feeling is not failure, it's growth. It means your brain is building stronger connections. Memory is like a muscle. You don't strengthen it by lifting the book. You strengthen it by lifting the knowledge out of your mind. Ask yourself one simple question. What can I remember without looking? Do this, and your retention can multiply dramatically. Second powerful tip: connect new information to your life. Your brain remembers meaning, not randomness. Facts alone fade. Personal relevance stays. Think about how easily you remember emotional moments, your first job interview, an awkward conversation, a powerful movie scene. Emotion tells your brain, this matters. Keep it so when you learn something new, attach it to something familiar. Studying psychology, think about people you know. Studying science, relate it to your own body. Studying history, connect it to modern life around you. Turn abstract ideas into real experiences. Visualization also works like magic. Instead of plain words, imagine pictures, vivid, exaggerated, even strange ones. The brain stores images far more easily than text. You can even build mini stories around information. Humans evolved through storytelling long before textbooks existed. When knowledge becomes a story, your brain treats it as something worth remembering. Connection turns information into experience, and experience is what memory protects. Third powerful tip: stop cramming. Start spacing. Cramming feels intense. Late nights, stress, coffee, panic. It feels like effort, but neurologically, it's extremely weak. Your brain needs time between learning sessions to strengthen memory. This is called spaced repetition. Instead of studying one topic for 4 hours in a single night, study it for 1 hour across 4 different days. Each time you return, your brain rebuilds the pathway, making it stronger and more permanent. Think of it like exercise. One exhausting workout won't transform your body. Consistent training will. Sleep is also critical. When you sleep, your brain quietly replays what you learned, transferring it into long-term memory. Sacrificing sleep for studying often destroys the very memory you're trying to create. Sometimes the smartest way to remember more is to rest more. So why do we forget so easily today? Because modern life overwhelms the brain. Notifications, social media, news, multitasking. Your mind is constantly filtering what matters and what doesn't. If information doesn't feel important or meaningful, it gets discarded. That's not weakness. That's survival. Memory requires attention. Attention requires focus. Focus requires silence from the noise. Even small changes, studying in a quiet room, putting your phone away, focusing on one task can dramatically improve retention. Because memory isn't just about how you study, it's about how you live. If you remember nothing else from this video, remember this: stop rereading, start recalling. Connect information to your life. Study across time, not all at once. These are not tricks. They are how the human brain was designed to learn. You don't need a perfect memory. You need the right approach. And once you understand that, studying stops feeling impossible and starts feeling empowering. So the next time you forget something, you just read. Don't panic. Don't call yourself lazy or incapable. Your brain isn't failing you. It's waiting for you to use it correctly. Because remembering isn't about how intelligent you are. It's about how intentionally you learn. This is Mindeticpsy, unlocking the psychology behind focus, memory, and human potential. And remember, the most powerful tool you will ever carry isn't in your pocket, it's inside your head.